So we're discussing. Can you see my screen?
No.
Just a second. Sure. So we're discussing about the robots in entertainment. Robots to interact with the visitors, and robots can be used in complex in film industry. Robots can be used in complex film shots many times in a row, and robotics can be used in mm, robotics can be used in say for example in live events, concerts, and music festival. Music festival. So there can be more and more advantages of the robotics. Umar, clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's talk about the advantages and disadvantages of robots and robotic system, because we are all dependent on these robots. So there are some negative points as well. So let me write it. Advantages and sorry. Let me to know advantages. Just forget about that. First, I need to write the advantages, then we'll discuss about the disadvantages, right? So, advantages are the very first one is robots, robots. Yes, a very great benefit that it can work in hazardous environment. Robots can work in condition that may be dangerous, of course dangerous, not maybe, for human, in chemical plants, in in atomic energy kind of things departments, or you know clinics, labs. So robots can work well when we compare it with the human, right?
Yeah.
So robots, they are they are well suited to repetitive tasks, or uh, let me write it, boring. It's a bitter truth, but they can work boring things all the day, boring, repetitive tasks. And very good thing of robots is they can never ask you for the salary, right?
Yeah.
So robots can reduced running cost and what else can be? They can robots can work, can operate or work, can operate 24 by 7 without any break, without any break. They don't have any excuse for a cup of tea or for lunch break, right? So it
Yeah.
increases productivity, of course, right? That increase productivity. Clear?
Yeah.
Uh, Less chance of errors done by the robots. It's 0.111% even, right? Because they are automated things, so they cannot do with their intention. So there are very less chances of the errors. So if we compare it with the human, they can make mistakes, but robots, it cannot make mistakes, right, Umar?
Yeah.
Okay, now let's talk about disadvantages. If some other points come into your mind, then you can even write it, right?
Yeah.
So, 1, 4, 5. Okay, let's disadvantages. Umar, you need to remember one thing. Whenever you start something, a business or a factory industry, so the very initial cost of setting up is very much high, right? So you need a capital. You need a lot of money for that, right?
Yes.
So if you need robotics in your factory, on the very first month, definitely, say for example, if you are deploying like a manufacturing plant, then you have to buy the setup. You have to buy the expensive machinery, right? The initial
Yeah.
cost always high. So we can say robotics system, no matter it's dumb or smart, robotics systems are initially very expensive to set up. Very expensive to set up, right?
Yes.
Then the second disadvantage, definitely they have replaced humans. उससे क्या होगा? They have replaced humans, which causes unemployment. unemployment and unrest in people, right?
Yeah.
So remember one thing, when there is a technology, when the things, when the equipment is on the internet, there is always a chance of hacking or cyber attack, right?
Yes.
Computer-based technologies, no matter what it is, computer-based technologies, there is always there is always a fear of fear of cyber attack. Oh, Umar, clear?
Yes.
And setup cost, unemployment, hacking, robots. Do you have any point for that? Robot,
Um,
okay, robots can work without, no, it won't be a disadvantage. They don't have emotions, so I should not be writing this. Uh, any other point if you think it should be included in disadvantages?
the
Maintenance, electric what?
the electricity cost can be very high.
Yes, expensive electricity cost. If that base based on the electricity cost may be high, yes. If they are using a high voltage or more watts, then definitely that would be expensive and the maintenance cost is high. Maintenance cost is high. Clear, Umar?
Yes. So can we finish for today?
Uh, yes. So, shall I summarize this?
Sure.
It won't take more than 2, 3 minutes, right? Let me summarize this, all these things. Uh, we know we started from here. Robots, it comes in different types of variety of shapes, sizes, functions. Robots can be used in factories, of course. There can be domestic robots and drones. Drones can be used in different, places, for example, mountains, for in weddings and different functions, right? They cover different types of festivals as well. So they are used extensively in industry. In talking about industry, assembly plants, car manufacturing factories, motorbike manufacturing plants, warehousing, and it can be used in transport. We spoke about self-drive cars or trains, airplane, autopilot, auto landing. And in agriculture, we talk about the robots used in cutting, pruning, and seeding. And what else was there, Umar? Harvesting, picking, fertilizing seeds, right?
Yeah.
In medicines, yes. In medicines, robots can be used to assist in surgical procedures and cleaning and disinfecting and robotic prosthetics limbs वगैरह के ऑपरेशन में भी ये काम आते हैं राइट so these robotics can be used in operating the patients so and in domestic uh, robotics we talk about uh, cleaning vacuuming lawn moving home assistant robots and there are entertainment robots as well that can be used in theme parks, concerts, events, and in making or picturizing movies. Right, Umar?
Yeah.
Any question?
No.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay, so Umar, Alhamdulillah, we are done with robots and the characteristics of robots. Then I told you about the machine learning definition, a robot types, characteristics, then the roles of robots in different sectors of the life, right? Advantages, disadvantages. Inshallah, tomorrow we'll discuss about the artificial intelligence. So, would it be possible for you to have a class tomorrow?
Tomorrow, yes.
So, after Isha?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Okay, Miss Umar, inshallah, see you tomorrow then.
Okay. Love us.
Okay. Allah Hafiz. Allah Hafiz.